Hello friends, I am Umesh Rastogi and you are watching our YouTube channel Umesh Rastogi-Wellness with Wisdom. A very warm welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss a very important case related to the demand for implementing 50% pension in SBI with retrospective effect. On 31st July 2026, the hearing for the 40 to 50% pension updation case took place in the High Court, Delhi. The court gave adequate time to both sides to present their arguments, and the next hearing is scheduled for 16th September 2026. During this hearing, some developments came to light that have sparked new hope among pensioners. This case primarily relates to three writ petitions WPC 1875/2013, Federation of SBI Pensioners Association FSBI-PA, WPC 8095/2016 by Umesh Sharma GOP, WPC 9679/2016 by Shri Manohar Lal GOP. These cases were heard by a division bench of the Delhi High Court, comprising Honorable Justice V. Kameshwar Rao and Honorable Justice Manmeet Pritam Singh Arora. Appearing for GOP, Senior Advocate Sri J. Sai Deepak began the arguments. This was followed by Sri P.N. Mishra, Senior Advocate, presenting the case on behalf of FSBI-PA. Friends, the information shared after the hearing by Shri Umesh Sharma Ji, one of the petitioner from group of pensioners GOP, is particularly important. According to him, today's hearing was not merely formal. The court showed serious interest in the core issue of the case. He said that the court listened carefully to the arguments of both sides and also provided clarity on several important points. Shri Umesh Sharma Ji said that this time the court's approach seemed to indicate that it wants to conduct a judicial scrutiny of the entire dispute based on the original writ petitions and not just dispose of the matter on procedural objections. He also specifically mentioned that the most positive aspect of the hearing was that both sides were given adequate time and the court gave an indication that it intends to take the matter forward seriously. In this regard, we spoke with Shri Umesh Sharma Ji, the petitioner from the group of pensioners. Let's now hear the complete court proceedings directly from him regarding what happened in the court. Over to Shri Umesh Sharma Ji.
Good morning, Umesh Ji. You want to know what happened yesterday, that is 31st July. As you are already aware, our matter was last heard on 26th May. And the court directed Pensioners Federation to file their counter reply to the affidavit filed by the State Bank of India. They were given 8 weeks time. Finally, they filed their counter reply on 22nd July, though a bit late, but it was on record. On 31st July, that is yesterday, when our matter was taken up by the Honorable Court, Mr. J. Sai Deepak, advocate for the group of pensioners, took the initiative and argued for restoration of the pension as from the 1st March 1999. He said it is a straightforward case that had to be decided by the court whether the dual rate of payment was in accordance of the law or not. He quoted the direction by the State Bank of by the Government of India to the State Bank of India to enact a regulation which provides for the 40% pensioner in place of the 50% pensioner to a section of the SBI pensioners in violation of Section 50, subsection 4 of the State Bank of India Act and Section 23 of the State Bank of India Act. Besides, the law laid down by the Supreme Court in DS Nakra versus Union of India and State of Kerala versus KSRTC pensioners. This order of the Supreme Court is the latest. It was passed on the 10th April 2016, where the court has held that dual rate of payment is discriminatory and violative of Article 14. Mr. Saidil Pakalso mentioned about the recommendation of Tangaria Committee appointed by the Government of India to look into this matter, and the Tangaria Committee has opined that it was an anomaly and they finally recommended the Government of India to rectify the situation. If you look at the total tenor of the recommendation, it means it was to be restored back to the position prevailing prior to 1st March 1999. Instead of that, State Bank of India, after government's approval, issued a notification making the regulation for payment of the pension at the figure of 50% as from 10th November 23. This was challenged, and the matter is, as a matter of fact, since December last, that is for the past 7 months, is, like a ping pong between the federation and the bank. Finally, yesterday court agreed to hear the matter, ignoring the development which have taken place after the committee report, and the court said it is going to hear the matter and deliver the order on the original writ which was filed by Federation in 2013 and by GOP in 2016. Mr. Mishra, appearing for the Federation, also argued quite effectively on the very same lines, and he cleared the air about his acceptance of the notification. The intention was so that the benefit continues to be made available to those retired and are alive as from their particular date, without sacrificing their right to seek retrospective effect. Court then asked Bank Council to make any submission if they wish to. Bank Council said that Federation has accepted notification making the pension regulation effective from the prospective date, and they have again come back to the court is not acceptable, is a matter of concern. They also said that whatever they wanted has been given. Now at this stage, taking up the same issue is not justified, but Honorable Court overruled that, dismissed that, rejected that argument and said, no. Whatever you have done post issuance of the notification is subject to judicial scrutiny, and court will examine and hear the argument and deliver the final order. At this stage, Counsel for the Department of Financial Services, Mr. Gill, appeared and insists that he may be permitted to file a separate written pleadings. Honorable Court said you are not the employer, and whatever the bank has submitted to this court must have got your approval, and your stand can't be different than what they have already said. So why do you want to intervene? And that will further delay the matter, because this matter is there for the past 13 years. But the counsel appearing for the Government of India said that Federation, they are party to that, and they have the legal right to make submissions. Thereafter, the court allowed them. At the same time, court asked our advocate, Mr. J. Deepak, and told him categorically that court is going to hear the matter together. The writ filed by the Federation and one filed by the GOP will be heard together. Reason being, issue is same, respondent is same, and petitioners happen to be the members of the association, and the association is also there. And we agreed to that and agreed to file his application of acceptance. And then court said, "Ki, come prepared. It will finally hear the matter on 16th September. Now, the question about my impression of yesterday's hearing. You may be aware that I am involved in this exercise, this court case, since it was filed. Interestingly, this case was filed by us on 14th September 2016. So, our case is also, going to complete a decade. Anyway, the brightest highlight of the case is that bank is not having any argument, except that Key Federation accepted it. Secondly, on the earlier occasion also, the bank quoted from the representations filed by the Pensioners Federation and the All India SBI Officers Federation, though they are not party to this legal suit. They also went to the Tangaria committee and submitted their representation. Both of them have not categorically asked for the restoration of the benefit from retrospective date. On earlier occasions also, both these representations were quoted as an acceptance of the government decision. But because of the GOP matter, because in both applications, me and Mr. Manohar Lal, who have filed the case on behalf of the GOP, have very categorically insisted for retrospective fact in our representation. So court is bound to hear our matter also. In any case, yesterday when the court said that it is going to hear the matter and deliver the order on the basis of the original prayers, meaning that Federation case for retrospective effect validly stands and all objections of bank are overruled, and whatever the All India SBI Officers Federation or representation may be having or not seeking any retrospective effect are irrelevant at this moment. Now wish this matter finally comes to the close on 16th September 2016, just 6 weeks away from now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving the full detail of the court proceedings on 31st July 2026. Thank you, sir. Friends, I hope you found this information useful. If you liked this update, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get the latest update related to pension first. Please share your thoughts in the comments. We will meet again in next video. Until then, thank you and stay healthy with wisdom. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Namaskar.